Today I bring back with another video, and this video topic is going to be the Halo Evolved, which I'm testing on my current configuration based on the Vega 7i GPU and also the 5600 GT. No dedicated GPU are going to be involved in this video. Now this game is not even a new sequel of a Halo games. It is kind of like a remake version from our old games which was released in early 2000 eras like Halo 1, 2, 3. So if you haven't even played in those times and also haven't even played the Halo series before, playing this game could be a getaway to enter the Halo series. Now you already know that how the Halo was actually very much popular in those like early 2000 years, especially it is a exclusive game for the Xbox. You can even play this game on a PlayStation game, just like the PlayStation exclusive you can even play it on your Xbox. So that being said, this game was the exclusive for the Xbox until the 2019 when they port for the PC with the Halo Master Chief Edition. This game was the consist of a Halo 1, 2, 3 in a single games. So people were actually showing the interest since it was the first port that they have been done after so many years later. Now there is a one thing for sure, that game was not even a remake, just like this one which is a Halo Evolved. That was considered as a remastered version, kind of like a little bit of a tweaks here and there to graphical improvements from the previous games, but it was the similar from the before. So playing this game on your lowest amount of configuration was actually a blessing things to do that, to getting a enjoyment of a story. But if you really want to play a Halo games with your powerful configuration, if you do have that, then I guess playing the Halo Evolved would be the first choice that you have to do. But for this case of a Halo Master Chief Edition, if you cannot even play this game on your current configuration which is the Halo Evolved, I guess you should not even be worried. Playing the Master Chief Edition could even give you the exact things what you are going to get the Halo Evolved. There is nothing that much of a change from our previous version and also this version, unless this is the new one where it is created by the Unreal Engine 5. You already know that how the Unreal Engine 5 has been. It does have some drawback and also some positive things compared to the Unreal Engine 4, where Unreal Engine 4 is kind of like a dog shit to the core, but 5 somewhat of a good one, but it does have the problem which can cause somewhat like an experience issue when you are going to try this game. Anyway, rising point of the Halo games was the multiplayer of a FPS game. Well, before the Halo series there was also a multiplayer game such as the Counter-Strike, but also some other things. But when it comes to the actually Halo of a experience where you can totally chat with the people and some other stuff, Halo was the first game to introduce it. It actually bring back a little bit of a new genre to the player base where they can even play with the friends with some FPS and also shooting games. And there's the things where it actually excels highest among the most and people are actually playing it all over the place. Now aside from the FPS and also being the popularity among it, there is also another point which is going to be the story. Yes, if you just somehow played this game right now after playing so many other Adrenaline Rush types of Call of Duty games and also some other Doom level types of games, I guess you might not even enjoy the game since the game is kind of like a backdated when it comes to the story representation. But if you really want to thrive it by your own heart of a by content, then I guess you might even feel the enjoyment what the people actually enjoy in this like early 2000 eras. Another important things that I totally forgot to mention, which is the characters. Yes, this Halo was somewhat of a carried by our main character, which is named the Master Chef. This is kind of like a chat guy, which is totally carried by the Halo series, and also he's the mascot of a Halo series as well as to the Xbox series. Whenever people actually heard the Xbox series, they always remember the Master Chief face with his like a helmet. We haven't even seen his face after this game release of a 28, like a 25 years later. Correct me if I'm being wrong. This is kind of like a mystery. What it has already been solved by our Doom things. Yes, Doom was the first game which was introduced to us kind of like our FPS genre to this game. Halo was not even that of a one. But after the Doom release, people were kind of like curious what is the face behind his mask. Currently after the Doom Dark Ages, they totally fully revealed his face, and you can even totally check what the face is like. But for the Master Chef, after 25 years or like 26 years later, we haven't even seen his face, and this is kind of like a mystery. The Halo 1, 2, 3 was actually goated one, but after 3 or 5 is somewhat of a controversial to the player base who actually love the Halo from the bottom of their heart. Anyway, let's see the settings. So for these settings, I'm currently playing this game on my 720p settings. There is another catch. This game won't even allow you to play it with your 720p. You have to play it with your native resolution, and this is another drawback which I already have another game such as the God of Wars and also the Wuthering Waves, which is kind of a live service of a gacha game. But if you cannot even lower your resolution by the game's options, you can just totally do it by going to the display options by manually and totally change your native resolution with the base resolution of a 720p. If you just somehow do that, you can totally play this game with the actual of a 720p, because if you playing this game on a native resolution and also try to lower it down, the game won't even even give you the actual of a experience what the 720p could give you. So you might not even see that much of a FPS increase and also some other things, and which is the main drawback that the games actually have. So for that reason, I'm just totally go to the display settings, lower my resolution to 1080p to 720p, and currently playing this game with my border resolution, since the game doesn't even allow me to lower my resolution from the native resolution. And other settings going to be low as per the game requirements, since the game's requirements is way too much high. My Vega i7 GPU and also the 5600 GT combo doesn't even allow me to play this game with the medium and also high settings. The another interesting part would be is a upscaling technique. Of course, since it is a AMD things, you have to put it into a FSRs. If you just somehow do it or change the settings with the TS and also XS, which is going to be the best in sort for our Intel GPUs, then I guess you might not even get the actual FPS what you might even have if you just put it into a FSR. So you have to put it into FSR. Upscaling quality should be the lowest amount of possible. Async compute, if you just somehow enable it, there might not even be that much of a change. So having on it or not having on it won't be have that much of a FPS changes in like a actual gameplay. For the low latency mode, you have to put in a default. So that's all for this like settings. Let's see the gameplay. Since I'm in a battlefield, I guess it would actually give me a little bit of an idea that how much of a FPS that I'm going to get. And you can see that when I try to move my cursor from one area to another area, it just gives a huge amount of FPS lag, and hitting 30 FPS is kind of like a dream to me. Since this game is built on the, how should I put it, Unreal Engine 5, so playing this game might be a highest amount of difficulty that you might even face for your Vega 7 iGPU and also 5600 GT combo. And you can see that some of those like a texture are missing, since it is a Vega 7 iGPU, the graphic shaders is low compared to the 3400 GT of a Vega 11. I don't know why the AMD always do such a things to give a powerful CPU, but when it comes to iGPU, they always give us a lowest amount of things with somewhat of a make out of a balanced one. Man, I just totally died right off the bat. Oh my god, why is this actually happening to me? Sorry on that part. I have to lock in, man. I have to lock it. I'm going to kill you, my boy. You see that the lag is way too much high. Another important thing is that if you are using your AMD Catalyst version of a 223.1.0 version, something like that, for playing some other games where if the games doesn't even opens, especially Forza Horizon 6, then I guess you are making a fault decision, because you have to play this game with your recent drivers unless you are going to see a less amount of FPS. And that's why I'm currently playing with S26 of a 5 and also 1.2 version. That's the thing what I'm trying to say here. Since I am playing this game on a normal mode, not in easy mode, so I cannot even engage with the enemies. Enemies are going to give me a highest amount of damage, where I can die right off the bat. I'm getting a 43 and 38 FPS, which is not even a consistent one. I don't know who am I shooting to. Is this the enemies or... Oh, okay. Move out there. Yes, I guess all the enemies are done. Oh, can I even shoot this guy? No, I cannot. I have to wait for this guy to put down and see when they're going to deploy their minions to kill me, man. Yes, they already put it. You see that I'm having a trouble. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, I'm way too much having trouble to keep my ADS and also try to kill this enemy. But if you do have a 3400G, your Vega 7 will not even have this issue of a shader loadings, where you not even see the glass types of things or missing some shadow, just like the Mafia Old Country. If you haven't even checked this game out, then what can I say, man? I'm totally out of my ammos. This pistol is giving higher amount of damage than ever. No, man. What's the enemies are? I'm getting 33, kind of like a never even lower before the 30. So playing this game on a 30 is kind of good, but I'm not saying that it is the best experience that you might even ever have. Since this game is built on Unreal Engine 5, Unreal Engine 5 is not even a good one for these games. Oh my god. Oh, this plasma buster is good. I just killed this guy. Can I even have some machine guns? Not even some plasma radius blast. Oh my god, all the weapons are plasma radius blast types of things. I'm not seeing any of the bosses from here and there. This weapon is good one since it is a machine guns, not even just like a one or shoot two guns. Okay, another boss is also deploying. I'm getting 33, 32 might be the lowest one. When I try to look up into the sky, there is not even that much of a demanding area, and that is the reason why am I getting that of a high amount of FPS. I have to get this weapon rather than, yes, this weapon is the best one. Oh my god.
Back up.
Where are you, man? Why I cannot even see those guys? I'm having the checkpoints. Woohoo! Man, I'm way too much having hard time to reduce this guy since the FPS is way too much laggy. Oh my god. I have to regen my HPs, otherwise I will be died the first one. Man, if the FPS is stable, you might have seen the FPS, or you can say the actual of the pro gaming moves. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm hitting a lowest amount of FPS, which is 28. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. When I engage with lots of enemies, that is the time when I'm having a huge amount of issues. So man, all I wanted to say is that you should not even play this game in the first place. Don't bother yourself to play these games. Done. Oh, not good, man, not good. I guess the era of Vega 7 and also combo of a 5600 GT is done. Nothing to be said in here, and I'm missing so much shaders, man. I guess when I'm going to move forward into the story, I might even have some facial expression issue from the character's perspective. So all I wanted to say is that don't bother playing this game. So I guess that's all for this video. If you really like it, leave a like. I know that the FPS and also some other stuff is way too much bad compared to the other games, and if you still really want to play it, I guess it is totally up to you. But playing with these types of a laggy situation, I guess it won't give you a fruitful experience what it should be in the first place. Anyway, that's all for this video. So wait for my another video. Up until then, peace.